Hi, folks. I'm Tanya Howe, an instructional designer and technologist with George Mason University's Costello College of Business. Today, we're going to learn how to use the Canvas calendar to develop a course that takes full advantages of the affordances of the LMS. Specifically, we'll go over how the calendar and generated Canvas schedule work together overall. We'll also learn how to create recurring events like class meeting agendas or weekly overviews in the calendar, so they'll appear in the Canvas schedule. We'll learn how to create assignments from the calendar so they appear in the schedule and your students' to-do list. Finally, we'll learn how to make your workflow easier by bedding the generated Canvas schedule into the paper syllabus your chair needs for record keeping. Let's get started. Faculty think of a syllabus as a paper document, the contract with the student given out on the first day of class. However, students are less and less likely to think this way. Instead, the LMS course itself is what students rely on. Canvas courses come with a page called the Syllabus, which is a composite schedule page built automatically from all the course content, dated or not. It is really important to use the due dates and other objects native to the LMS so that you can get the most out of the platform for you, but also for your students. Canvas will provide a heads up to users about upcoming events and tasks, which is a great feature, but it only works if you put dates into your assignments. Once you begin working in this manner, building your course in the LMS rather than starting from the paper copy and then building your course in Canvas, you can take advantage of rolling over courses to different terms with minimal date adjusting on your part. And this is great for your students because they can see exactly what's due, when, and from multiple points of entry. Why should you use this workflow? Using the calendar is easier for faculty who like to see how course content will be spaced out over the term. It may be a simpler way for you to build your course without having to do the work twice, once on paper and again in the LMS. As Scrooge McDuck says, work smarter, not harder. Adding dates to Canvas objects also enables reuse of the class with these dates largely intact. You can copy the course and shift the dates to the new term. We'll do a later video on how that works. Then you can copy your Canvas generated schedule into your paper syllabus, and all your dates are updated. Finally, and most importantly, adding dates to Canvas objects enables student learning because upcoming assignment deadlines are visible in their to-do lists. This is better than just having a Word document or course schedule from a Word document copied and pasted into the LMS, because those objects don't take advantage of the affordances of the LMS to help student learning. Doing it the old way might be easier for you, but it's much, much harder for your students. Let's take a look at what I'm talking about in an existing Canvas course. Here you see all the course module contents, which you can expand and collapse using the button at the top. You can also expand or contract individual modules by using the caret at the left of the module name. You'll note this assignment, assignment 2.1, Anatomy of an Outcome. This assignment has a due date associated with it, as you can see. This assignment will actually appear in two other places: the Canvas calendar and the Canvas syllabus page. The Canvas calendar is accessible from the far left-hand navigation. Notice on the right side that all of the courses you're in charge of or enrolled in are visible here. You can toggle visibility for each course. Let's look only at the existing course that housed the assignment we saw earlier. The calendar defaults to showing all courses, and there's the assignment noted on the due date. Now, let's go take a look at the Canvas syllabus schedule, which, remember, is compiled automatically from all of your assignments and other course contents with dates. Incidentally, to make the most of this feature, you need to be diligent about adding dates to your course assignments. And there it is, assignment 2.1, noted by date and time. Now that we know a bit about how the calendar relates to your course, let's learn how to add recurring calendar events like class meeting agendas or weekly overviews to your course. We'll be working in my Canvas sandbox for now. First, let's make sure we're in the right calendar. I want to set up recurring meeting agendas for Thursday evening course in the 8-week summer session starting May 28th and going through July 24th. I'm creating this video in June, so halfway through the summer session. Let's go back to the first class meeting and add all our meetings as recurring events. Click the relevant calendar day. You can also use the plus icon just above and to the right. You'll see that a window pops up with several types of things you can add to the calendar. We're going to be adding an event. My class meets from 7:30 to 9:30 on Thursday evenings. Let's give our event a title, a time span, and a frequency of recurrence. I know this is an 8-week session, so I can have the event recur 8 times, but you can also have the event recur until the last day of the term, whichever is easier for you. Note that I'm using the default time Canvas sets up, which is 11:59 midnight on the date you've selected. You can change this in the settings for your course. Click Done and then Submit, and voila. Now you have 8 repeating events, one for each class meeting. You can also edit directly from this calendar event. Click back into the first event and click More Options. This takes you to the event page in Canvas where you can add details. One important note, the calendar and the calendar event object are at the level of the LMS and tied to the course. You can create an event for your specific class in the calendar, but you can't create a calendar event from within your Canvas class. At least, I don't think you can. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. Because of this, when an event is selected from the Canvas syllabus, the link goes back to the calendar, not a page in your specific Canvas course. That's different for assignments or pages with to-do dates added, which can be created from within your Canvas course. Now, let's take a look at what our students and you down the road will reap from this work. Go back to our course and check out the Canvas syllabus course schedule. Pretty cool, right? Let's build out our schedule by adding weekly agendas, which I'm going to insert each Sunday as a kind of heads up, and then an assignment so you can see the difference between them. It's helpful to give your recurring events different titles. This title will appear in the upcoming task list students see when they log into Canvas. I'm going to go back in and revise these event titles so students can more easily identify which week we're in. Remember to revise only the current event you're working with, not the series. Now for the assignments. Let's say I want my students to submit a response paper almost each week, excepting the last bit of the course. Click on the day you want the assignment to be due, and then select Assignment instead of Event from the options. Add in your details. Remember, the due date will default to 11:59 p.m. unless you change it in your course settings. I want these response papers to be due the day before our meeting to ensure the work is ready for discussion by our class. If you need to change the date of an event or an assignment, the calendar makes it easy. Just drag and drop. If you move a recurring event, you'll be asked if you want the change to apply to all events in the series or just this one. You won't have that option for assignments. Everything else will stay the same. Creating an assignment in this manner generates a placeholder assignment in your Canvas course. So you can then go back and edit the content and publish it, either from the calendar or from the assignment space in your course. Now that you've added all your assignments, we can move on. Okay, let's use this auto-generated course schedule to create our paper syllabus more efficiently if you still need a paper syllabus. I'll give you 2 options for this. The first way is to add your syllabus boilerplate, course description, assignments, policies, and so on to the Canvas syllabus page, which will appear just ahead of the generated schedule. Then you can print your Canvas syllabus page to PDF. I've got my boilerplate copied from the master course syllabus in my clipboard. Now, I'll edit the syllabus page and then paste that boilerplate into the Canvas syllabus page. Don't forget to click Update Syllabus to save your work. All the links in the schedule will remain active and clickable in the PDF. Once you've got the content as you like, print the page to PDF. You can do this by right-clicking in the page and selecting Print, or by clicking inside the syllabus frame and then selecting Control or Command P. This should open a dialog box you're familiar with. Now you have a PDF document of your syllabus, and bonus, you also have a draft syllabus for next term already done. The second way is to copy the generated schedule into a Word document that has your boilerplate already. Go into your Canvas syllabus page and scroll down to the schedule section. This one is still pretty bare bones, but you would build out your course as you like. Copy the table with your events, assignments, and due dates to the clipboard. Then open your Word document. Paste the copied schedule in. The tabular form should be retained, but you'll have to do some formatting, like removing cell backgrounds and colors, or adjusting your columns. I also like to add a column to the far left to identify weeks. It's good practice to use the same language you use in your Canvas modules, so students understand how all the parts fit together. If you call your modules weeks, use week. Just keep the language consistent. Format your schedule as you like, add your other syllabus boilerplate, and now you've got a syllabus to send to your chair for their accreditation records, and so on. Okay, in this video, you learned how the calendar intersects with your Canvas course, how to add recurring events and assignments, the differences between events and assignments in the calendar, and finally, how to use the generated course calendar for more efficient and purposeful syllabus building. Great, well done. Thanks for watching.